When I was about 19 or 20, my best friend in the world was dating this guy. He was really cute, funny, and sweet. I stayed with her at her apartment a lot, and he would always come over to hang out with us. He lived with his great grandmother, who was super strict. Even though he was 18, she gave him a curfew, and if he was late, she would lock him out or call the police. So he had always had to be home by 10 p.m. One night, I was at her house and we were drinking and playing cards. He came running through the door around 9 p.m. saying he had gotten into a fight. We didn't think much of it because he wasn't exactly a golden boy, so it wasn't all that surprising. But around midnight, we were like, damn, your grandma is letting you stay out this late? He told us she was asleep and had locked him out. Again, we didn't think much of it, it happened all the time. The next day I went home, and that night my friend called me, crying her eyes out, telling me to check the jail tracker. I got on there, and underneath his mugshot it said murder. I was literally shocked. Who had he murdered? I was just there. It turned out that when he burst through the door, he had just brutally killed his great-grandmother with a hammer. He sat there, drank with us, played cards with us, and acted like nothing had happened. After everyone left, he told my friend what he had done, and she pretended she was going to run off with him. Instead, she went into her room to pack and then snuck into the bathroom to call the police. It was really scary and traumatizing for all of us, for real, but especially for her. He ended up getting sentenced to about 50 years, and he tried to escape about 4 years later after his sentencing, and they added even more time, so I doubt I will ever see him again.
Wow. Whoa.
Yes.
I mean, that's traumatizing to begin with. Okay. A failing dating phase.
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh,
That's
this
scary.
is a concerning dating phase, even.
Yeah. Imagine it could happen to anyone.
Yeah. Because he was acting like very normal after what he did, and all of a sudden, oh, I just killed my grandma.
Great grandma.
Great grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand the rage.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah. I understand
Yeah.
why, but still, you don't kill
No.
people. You just run away, I guess.
That cannot be justified
No,
for
no.
sure.
Killing, no.
No, and it really depends on what his childhood was as well.
Yeah. Well, given the fact that he was living with his great grandma, I think he didn't have a family
Yeah.
portrait life with parents always involved in his life
Yeah,
and
it doesn't say anything about his parents, so I don't know if they died or I have no idea. But yeah, it could be that he had a very traumatizing childhood. Who
yeah,
knows what she was like as well, right?
yeah. And what is scary is not the fact that I mean, it's scary that he killed the woman, um, but the fact that it could like wake something up in him
Yeah.
because it happens all the time with murderers. So imagine if the girl would stick with him, like Bonnie and Clyde type shit,
Oh.
and eventually he would get bored or something would happen in their relationship, and he would just kill her.
Yeah.
That's concerning to think about it,
Yeah.
and the fact that he tried to escape as well. And when you said that he was sentenced to 50 years, all I could think about is when he gets out, if he's
He's
gonna
gonna
do
kill the
if,
girlfriend.
if he's gonna do something with
Yeah.
to the girlfriend because
Yeah.
she ratted him out, which is
Well,
yeah.
thankfully, he's gonna be there for longer than 50 years. So maybe she won't even be there anymore, or maybe the both of them won't be there anymore.
He wouldn't. Yeah, maybe he wouldn't reach the
Yeah,
age
that
to
age. Yeah.
to get out of prison.
I mean, that's the good thing about. I suppose it happened in America, right?
Yeah.
Because in Europe, I don't think you get 50 years, depending on the location, though. I'm not sure
No,
about all
I
of the
don't know.
countries.
I don't know exactly. Yeah,
Yeah, but in America, you get this amount of jail time.
yeah,
So that's fortunate for her.
yeah. It is.
Yeah, just casually playing, and then the next day, oh, Our friend just
And the
killed his
scary
great
thing
grandma.
is you never know
Yeah.
because they act so normal. I mean,
Yeah.
there are few cases in which the murderer, the killer, acts weird,
Yeah.
and those are like accident murders.
Yeah.
But when it's like planned,
Planned. Yeah.
no, no. I would. I mean, I would do the same. If I were the girl, I would have done the same. Calling the police. I'm not
No,
covering for that.
never.
Sorry,
No.
no. All my love and sympathy for you just out of the window. No, sorry. And it's not about because the thing with like being a prisoner or having served a sentence is not about that specifically because I believe there are people that are wrongfully imprisoned or for stupid shit. Like I've heard cases of people being imprisoned for stealing chickens or in America for smoking weed in certain states. And that's not really it's not screaming murderer or danger to
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
But it's really important what you are sentenced for. Yeah, that's a bit concerning. If it's light, I, I mean, I understand. Those were the circumstances, and you got there. Okay, fine, and you have the chance to rehabilitate yourself. But when it comes to killing another human being, I don't think it's that easy to, like, come back to your initial self, your normal
yeah.
self,
No,
whatever.
I don't think so.
Yeah, and like you said, I'm 100% sure it's about trauma as well, how you were brought up, the family dynamics, and the relationship in general he had with friends, colleagues, whatever. So that all builds up.
And you can never trust him, even if he spends 100 years in jail. Who knows? He may act normal again. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, fun fact about jail and the reasons why you end up there. There was a news recently. There was this man. He went to this place to drink every night, and he was very angry that there was no crosswalk. And he he drew his own crosswalk, and now he has. I don't know if he's gonna end up in jail, but they're working on it. So
I saw that. That shit was funny.
yes, it
I mean,
was
I understand
funny.
it has something to do with the legislation,
I mean, you cannot just draw your
the
own crosswalk.
legislation or whatever it is. Yeah, I understand. Man, is funny. I mean, like the dude was actually concerned for his life.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna
Yeah.
draw my
Safe and comfy.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna draw my crosswalk here. That was the fun, and I saw the interview actually with him.
Oh, yeah.
He was so stunned, like
Yeah.
I don't
What-
understand.
Yeah, I don't understand. What did I do? I just drew a crosswalk.
I didn't hurt anyone.
Yeah.
I think he, in his mind was like, I'm doing a community service.
Yeah.
Not only for me, but all the other drunkards that are in there, because I'm not the only one doing that. So we're keeping the community safe.
Yeah.
And why are you not happy with that? I basically, I don't know, did your job, I guess.
Honestly, I wouldn't send him to jail.
No, me
Maybe
neither.
just like fined.
Yeah.
But then, come
Or
on.
community service or something.
Come on.
Yeah, that's stupid. I mean,
Very stupid.
you don't send criminals, like
Yeah.
legit criminals and predators to jail, but you're sending a man who drew a crosswalk in a village, not even in a city, in a village.
Yeah, that's the fucked up world we live in.
Yeah, it's just funny to me. If I were the policeman who was sent there to see that and to have to like cite him, like you're, I don't think he was like under arrest or something.
No.
But to announce him that he's under investigation. It's just-
Would
No,
find it
I-
very hard not to laugh.
I'm not gonna. That's why I'm not. I knew I'm not gonna be a great cop because I laugh in the most inappropriate circumstances, and that would be one.
Yeah, totally. But going back to the story, the moral of it would be to just be careful who you bring into your house.
That
And
also. Yes.
well, you can never know if your boyfriend is a psychopath. That's very true.
You can never know if anyone is a psychopath
Yeah,
because you can develop in a second.
yeah,
So that's out of the question. But yeah, I believe that in the first, I don't know, I'm not gonna name dates
yeah.
specifically, but at
Six
the
months,
beginning,
12 months.
at the beginning, better not to bring him home or
Yeah,
you going to his home. Just meet on neutral ground,
yeah.
and I think that's better than
I do agree.
no, just don't. I mean, the only acceptable scenario would be if you're in high school and your parents are home.
Hmm.
So it's like, hey, I'm coming over with my boyfriend.
Yeah.
That,
Well, that's what it even happened, right? Because they were at, I think, her parents'
yeah, I
house.
think that's
Yeah.
why she trusted
Mm.
him and everything. Yeah.
I mean, he didn't do anything to their friends, but
No, no,
yeah,
no. I think this is a murder with a motive,
yeah.
not like
He just wanted to get rid of his
turning
grandma,
turning on
great
murder.
grandma. Yeah,
Yes, exactly. So he was angry with his
yeah,
great grandmother. So he thought that was the only way out. So
yeah,
yeah, but I actually at that moment specifically, I can guarantee that he didn't think of hurting the girlfriend or the friend or
no,
but you never know.
yeah.
I mean, better
Better
safe
be
than
safe.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it for today's story. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and we will
See
see ya.
ya.